almost 1 in the afternoon and I'm having breakfast. And that's because I'm doing intermittent fasting, for one, and I was not feeling lunch for 2. This combination is so good. I get a good amount of protein out of this. It fills me up. Good with that. And then I also have a protein coffee. So it is kind of a higher calorie meal, but it's a pretty high protein meal. So I'm going to let that slide. I'm still lightly tracking my calories. So if I had to guess, this is probably close to 400, 500 calories. It's higher than I'd like, but it isn't ridiculous. I made that good today. So we started out our morning by going to the thrift store. I also did a ton of chores. That's every morning. I don't know why I get up and immediately I need to clean the entire house, even though I cleaned it last night. I don't know. But we went to the thrift store, so I got some steps in there. I'll show you when it's done washing. I bought a pair of shorts. Did I just do 1 pair or 2? Because I was debating whether or not to buy 3 different pairs of shorts, and I know I narrowed it down to either 2 or maybe just 1. Can't remember. So that's what I've been doing lately. After this, the baby's gonna go down for his nap. Once the baby's down for his nap, I'm gonna start my couch to 5K. And I am redoing week 2 because I didn't feel completely ready for week 3. I know that after week 3 was when I quit, so I need to keep building up my endurance a little bit more. So I'm doing week 2 for a second week. So that is what I'm doing. I haven't been doing too much weightlifting. I've been really focusing on running for some reason. This is how I am. I always kind of cycle through different workouts that I really enjoy. Like I'll be super into Ring Fit Adventure, and then I'll be super into running, and then I'll be super into weightlifting, and then I'll be super into dance. I kind of just cycle, and ideally I would like to have a week where it's like, this day I'm gonna do weightlifting, this day I'm gonna do running, this day I'm gonna do dance, and just kind of like cycle through all of them at once. But I think I'm gonna cut this off here because it sounds like the kid is all done with his meal. Everybody is talking at once, so not the time for me to be filming. The baby's asleep now. That was a little bit of a journey to get him to fall asleep, but he is asleep now. The kid is awake, so we'll see how that goes because I'm gonna get ready for my couch to 5K run. And I drank that coffee and I finished it just before I came in here to go to put up my hair. And I am just feeling tired and I don't know why. I drank coffee. I slept good. Let's see what my sleep time was last night. 9 hours and 24 minutes, according to my watch, is how much I slept last night. So there's no reason that I should be tired right now, and yet right now, laying down sounds pretty good. Although, if I think about it, a nap doesn't sound like something I want to do. I just want to lay down. Maybe close my eyes and listen to a podcast. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get this run in because I only have maybe 2 hours until the baby wakes up. Oh, I hate this view. It's just, I don't like looking at my arms, and here they are out in the open. I feel like lately I've really worked on my sleep. The baby started sleeping again through the night. He stopped waking up in the middle of the night. I don't know what changed. Maybe he was just growing and he had like a 2-week period where he did not want to sleep through the night. Maybe that was it, but whatever it is, he's back to sleeping through the night. And then as soon as he was sleeping through the night again, I just could not sleep. I was awake. I would take a full hour to fall asleep if I was lucky. I would wake up at like 3 a.m. and feel like I needed to wake up and get moving, and then I'd be tired throughout the day because I wasn't getting good sleep. I don't know what it was. So I bought myself some melatonin. I did a low dose of it, and I've been taking that this past week just to get me to fall asleep and stay asleep. And that's been working really well. The kids have been sleeping in until 7 or 8 in the morning, which has been very helpful to me. All of that to say, I think I might be ready to start waking up earlier than the kids now, because I feel like I've gotten myself back to a good sleep schedule. The kids are sleeping pretty well. So maybe tomorrow I'll actually get up at like 5 or 5:30. It just sounds awful. But I don't know. If my sleep is back to where it's supposed to be, maybe it won't be so bad. Okay, my hair's up. Now I just need to go and change into my workout clothes, and then I'm gonna start my run. I finished week 2 of the Couch to 5K, and even though this is the second time that I've gone through week 2 now, I feel like I'm gonna have to do it a third time. I don't know. But by the end, I'm kind of hurting, and I feel like when I'm not hurting, then I can move on to week 3. We'll see after the third day if I decide to keep up with the week 2 or if I decide to move on to week 3. I don't know. So I'm doing the program a little differently than it was probably originally intended, and that's just because I don't want to give up on it again. I'm really nervous I'm gonna give up. Anyways, it has been a couple of hours since I finished my run. The baby is awake. He took a little bit of time to fully wake up. We had a yogurt pouch and sat for a little bit. Kid is playing with his tractors as per usual. I got a body shower in. It's 4:30 now. So for dinner, I have planned hot dogs, macaroni and cheese, and some mixed vegetables. And I'm going to attempt to eat a little bit healthier than that because hot dogs and mac and cheese, not the best for you. And honestly, it doesn't really sound all that good to me today. I'm not gonna lie though, I did have some macaroni and cheese yesterday, but I put it in a salad. Does that make it healthy? I made kind of a taco-y salad yesterday for lunch, and I made everybody chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese, and I was like, oh, I'll just cut up some chicken nuggets and throw it into my salad. That sounds really good. So I cut up the chicken nugget, I put some corn in, a little bit of taco seasoning, some lime juice, some romaine lettuce, and then I finished making the macaroni and cheese, and I was just like, I mean macaroni salad? So I don't know if that's gross to everybody or if this is actually a thing that people eat. Not sure. Although my instincts tell me that I may be the only one doing this. I'll admit it was delicious though. Anyways, instead of having the macaroni and cheese and hot dogs with my family, I'm going to have one of my freezer meals that I made. And I don't remember exactly how many calories are in it. I'm guessing like 300-ish without the cheese. It's a taco, bean, and chicken situation. I'll show you. So right now it's frozen. I'm gonna try to open this without breaking it. I need to get better meal prep containers because these break too often. Here it is. And that was the sound of a tractor going by. So here it is. It's just shredded chicken, beans, corn, cilantro, and some Greek yogurt and seasoning. So I'm gonna have this, and I'm also going to have some quesadillas, yellow corn tortillas. I'm gonna put these in. I have a special little like taco bowl maker thing. It's pretty cool. I'll show you it. I'm gonna have 2 of these, which will be 100 calories. This I'm guessing is about 300 calories. I'll add a little bit of cheese. I'll add a little bit of romaine, and I'm going to guesstimate that this will be around a 500 calorie meal. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. And then with my remaining calories, I'm gonna have some popcorn tonight. I have not had popcorn in a while, so that sounds good to me. So I'm gonna pop this in the microwave for about 5 minutes, and that should thaw it. Add some cheese, make my taco bowls, and then it's time to eat. So did I burn it? Maybe. Do I like burnt stuff? Definitely. I don't know, it's pretty good. So usually I just use the flour tortillas in there. This is my first time with the yellow corn tortillas. They just sounded interesting, so I bought them. And I'm probably using them completely wrong. So my child is grabbing absolutely everything on the counter right now. So I'm gonna put together his plate because he's obviously very hungry. Okay, so crisis averted. He stopped grabbing things on the counter, but then he dumped a whole bin of toys right at the dining table where we're gonna be eating. Some days I just feel like things just keep going wrong. Here it is, the meal. Obviously the bowl for my taco is very, very small, so it's mostly like a taco salad situation. There's a lot of lettuce underneath here. I'm making this macaroni and cheese still for the kids. And it's like a chickpea mac and cheese that I got from Aldi, and we tried it once and it was actually pretty good. I'm semi-tempted to throw a little bit on top of my taco salad again. Semi-tempted. Like, a scoop of this is not going to be that bad, and it's chickpea pasta, so it's extra protein. I could probably talk myself into it, but maybe I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I shouldn't do it. I should stick with what I got. Okay, I'm going to stick with what I got, but I am tempted still. I'm not going to do it, but it does sound delicious. Not going to do it, though. I think it's time to just wrap this up. So thanks for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye!